Traders Club titled Learn the Trading Secrets of the Floor Traders. There is a substantial risk of loss in trading commodity futures, options, and off-exchange foreign currency products. And I'd like to remind everyone that with this strategy, or any strategy taught in a free educational environment, that you please test it in a simulation account before using risk capital. Today's presenter is Saul Shaul, who is a CME Group member and 20-year veteran trader. Saul currently trades and educates screen traders in the Emini S&P futures, notes, and bonds online, live from the CME Group trading floor via live audio and real-time charts. And for more information, please visit www.floortradersclub.com. In advance, I'd like to thank you, Saul, for presenting today's educational lesson. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amika, and I want to thank PFG and the CME Group for giving us this opportunity to do this webinar. I just want to tell everybody that if anybody has any questions, please be free to jot them down in the question area there, and we'll be able to get back to you and talk about anything that we were going to cover. Just give you a brief overview of what Floor Traders Club does and how we do our education. First, we do a live broadcast from the floor of the CME. Our booth is situated right off of the financial pits, and as well as the S&P pit as well. So we got a lot of free-flowing information that comes through us to where we stand, and we try to share that information accordingly with the people in our room. The most important thing is the information that we have. We try to share that information crisply with some of the people that we get. Any information I might get off the floor, definitely any levels that we might have and share with you, and we help, we make sure that that information is relayed to our customers. The other thing that we do is that we're looking at price action that is determined by market fluctuations. That's basically how we kind of do our setups and everything like that. Obviously, there's some setups that are not just related to price action, but we look at price action, and that helps us, especially with these days with the computers and everything. And I'll go over some of that today in the webinar. And also, we definitely have an education arm of the Floor Traders Club, and what we do in the with the education is that we're trying to create a trader out of you. We're not trying to, infuse any of the information that we have. All we want you to do is take that information and use it accordingly to the type of individual trader that you are. Everybody's got different risk tolerances, and everybody's got tolerances that are a little bit different. People want to take more risk. People can be taking a short position at the same time. Other people might be taking a long position all over at the same price. And what we're trying to do is make sure that you understand the risks involved in the trade, why you're taking a trade, and then consequently let your own personality work out of them and trade them. Or whether you're a momentum trader, or whether you are a fader, or whether you are just scalping or long-term positioning, any of those situations, we work around all those different types of tendencies that any individual might have, and be able to help create a environment that makes you happy as a trader. So I kind of told you some of the overviews, and let me just get specifically some of the different things that we'll be doing, or we would be doing in our trading room that we have every day, and that obviously comes from the floor. So intraday and exit setups that we have, and we use those every day. We have levels that we generate ourselves, and I also get levels that we get from other traders on the floor, plus other desks on the floor. I talk to people in the morning to try to make sure, get some idea of what they're feeling and what ideas that they might have. and then what we try to do is we convey all that information to you live in a setup that allows you to listen to me as I speak, and then also ask me questions as the day goes on to be able to add to the trade that we have. It's a kind of an interactive kind of room where we're trying to make sure that the one thing that was important before that was always a miss when I got off the floor and started trading in my office was that there was no camaraderie, there was no back and forth going on with any of the with myself. I mean, I was sitting there by myself in a room, and I needed some different approach. Sometimes I needed somebody to give me a different angle, maybe a different overview of what I was looking at, and with that, I kind of gave myself it helped me, make decisions as far as trading is concerned. And what we're trying to do here is create that trading environment. Before I talked to a lot of people at a pit, you have people around you all the time. You can converse and distract yourself. But what we try to do now is to kind of create that environment with a whole bunch of traders in our room to be able to give you different ideas, and then everybody kind of throws in their ideas, and I'll be the one that determines whether we share that with everybody. So we're trying to. So what we try to do in the morning is we give you our pivots, and our pivots are created by from the floor, and we'll give you some support and resistance levels, and then what happens is those levels become targets as well, we also have a template that we use, which I'll show you as well. And what that template is 4 charts that we have up there: a 10-year, 30-year, and 1-hour S&P mini S&P chart, as well as a 5-minute mini S&P charts. And through all those that template, we are always updating stuff, and the stuff comes right to us. Obviously, it's live and on real time. And what we try to do is interpret those the price action through whatever the markets are giving us. I'm a big believer in letting the markets dictate what you're going to do next. It's a little bit tough to sometimes see something clearly or try to guess which way the markets are going. So what we try to do is make sure we let the market give us an indication of where it wants to go next, and that's why we are trying to always stay awake and make sure that we are keeping ourselves abreast of what the markets are telling us, and not so much try to guess. And that's a big part, I think, of what we're trying to do. We got to take the guessing out of the trades. Obviously, we try to find out where the good trades are, and when we're not going to. And days sometimes are going to be, things are going to come a little bit easier than others, and when they're not that easy, we have to make sure we understand where our losses are, stop losses are, and execute them properly so that we are all staying in the game. And then we also try to squeeze those good trades when we get them, and we talk about that a little bit. And then at the end here, we're going to talk about some money management and some risk parameters as far as each trader is concerned. So we'll just get going here. Again, if you have any questions doing any of this, just let me know.
This was a Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational channel update, presented in an educational format only, and nothing is to be taken as trading advice. In addition, no presentation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those predicted or shown. Sponsored by the Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational channels and workshops. To get a trading edge now, join our See It Here It Live educational trading channel, broadcast trading days, online live from the trading pits in Chicago to your PC via live audio and real-time charts, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time at www.floortradersclub.com. That's www.floortradersclub.com. You must assess the risk of any trade with your broker and make your own independent decisions regarding any securities, futures, options, or other financial instruments mentioned or shown. Trading futures and Forex or any other financial instruments involves high risk. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Please review and be aware of the additional risk disclosures and disclaimers displayed. See you in the channel.